Aloha. Today we are going to check out a couple of different things. We're going to look at the Mahogany series of the Kala, and we're going to start with the smallest one all the way up to the biggest one. This is the pocket ukulele is what they call it, but it's also it's termed the Sopranissimo, which basically means higher than a soprano. I learned that today on Google, Wikipedia actually. But this thing is like really cool because, you know, who expects you to play something this small? And, you know, if you're one of those guys that likes to drink those little bottles of wine, pretend you're a giant. This is perfect for you. Sopranissimo. I hope I'm saying that right. If any Italians out there, let me know. We got this guy here, which is the soprano, and I never thought I'd say this, but after playing that little guy, this thing feels pretty big. Okay? All solid, and with this series, what you want to take note of is that you got the tortoiseshell binding going around it. You even got the joint down there at the bottom, which is real nice. It's got, you know, an ebony nut, ebony saddle. Beautiful ukulele. Picking on it's real nice. And a good thing about this one is that you'll notice the string spacing down here, so you can actually get in and actually finger pick this stuff. A lot of sopranos, it's hard to do because the strings are real close together, but this actually is pretty comfortable. And while these are friction tuners, they do actually hold tune pretty well. These are like higher quality friction tuners, so that's really nice to have. All solid wood, great sound. Okay, so now we're looking at the concert model. It's got the same features. One of the things that is different is it's got gear tuners here. Now we're starting to get into like the bigger volume of it. And a concert ukulele is a little bit louder and there's a fuller sound than a soprano. So a lot of people, they like that soprano sound, and the soprano, what it is that old school, old Hawaiian, beaches of Waikiki, you hear it sounds like hukilau and all that stuff played on those soprano ukuleles. But the concert is a little bit more of a modern, bigger sound. And it's got a little bit more fullness to it. It still retains the brightness of the soprano, but there's a little bit more body there, you know? So that's a real nice one right there. And we got our tenor size ukulele, which is like, you know, the place where most guys go. I myself play a tenor. A lot of people like this because it's such a popular ukulele. You know, a lot of professionals play tenors. It's basically the same thing as the concert size, but just a little bit bigger, a little bit more body, and you're gonna notice a real difference in tone. You know, it's tuned exactly the same. We got G, C, E, A on these, and a little bit more body to it. Yeah. Where I'm most comfortable at, so make your own choice up as far as size goes, but all solid mahogany, great priced ukulele, and it sounds fantastic. So the Baritone ukulele, this is tuned D, G, B, E, so it's like if you were to cut the two lower strings on the guitar, just chop them off, you'd have the baritone sound. But the smaller box does kind of make it a little bit smaller than a tenor guitar. So you got a little bit more brightness than that, even though it's nylon strings. But it's still full, and for an ukulele, this is like the granddaddy right here. And the sounds that you get out of this are real nice and full.